Well, you're in luck today, because I was going to record a podcast last weekend and get round to it, which means you are having a 2, maybe even 3 topic podcast today. Might even be worthy of the name Long Funk, maybe. I recorded a video to camera, which I very rarely do in my YouTube channels, maybe last week, maybe the week before, associated with London 1940 and the fact that this project is now going to move into a kind of long-term project development rather than the monthly updates that I was doing, with the view that probably something will happen every 6 months. And this is something that I've been holding on to and not really saying out loud for many months now, but it has been the nature of the London 1940 development specifically, while I work on Simulated Ape and to a certain extent work on Simulated Urban, or Urban Sim, as I'm calling it. London 1940 was very much based on Bob Mottram, but also my connection with London, which has been lost in the past 8 months. So it's something where when I've had spare time, and I really haven't had spare time recently because of the girls amongst other things, I've looked to Simulated Ape as the development of choice, and secondarily Urban Sim, and really tertiary London 1940. It's very funny because my relationship with London has changed in the past 8 months, and now from the notion that London might be a place that I might live in the next 10 years, none of that's really there anymore. The whole nature of my relationship with England has changed fundamentally, and I have recorded a podcast about this previously. Topic number 1. Topic number 2. Long-time listener Connor Seitz-Bowen is coming through town on Monday, and he and I are going to have an opportunity to have a meal together, and he's probably going to stay the night here if we can get our spare bedroom back into shape. And I was thinking about the topics that I discussed with Connor Seitz-Bowen specifically, and many of them relate to topics that I've already covered in Long Funks historically. The head injury is actually a major part of my life, and although I haven't talked about it heavily in recent months, my experiences with the head injury and the fact that I really got very limited resolution to anything through that process was something that I found really disturbing. And it's changed some of my behaviours, like, for example, ruminating about London. So that is definitely going to be a topic that I'll cover with Connor Seitz-Bowen. The final topic was with regards to not drinking caffeine anymore, which is probably something I'll talk with Connor about too. Now, I have a fridge here full of Diet Pepsi, and I have a Keurig that I used to use religiously, and I used to drink probably in the vicinity of 10 caffeinated drinks a day, which was just the nature of my life. But I've started to realise that it impacted my sleep. It impacted a variety of things, and I just wanted to feel tired, like really tired, with the view that I could then sleep and work through the very tiredness rather than just leaving the very tiredness to be masked by caffeine, which is what it was doing. So I'm in an interesting position where I've been without caffeine for 3 days now. Probably will continue to do it for a few days to come, and then go back to having light caffeine, which is caffeinated drinks up until probably 10 a.m, and then no further caffeinated drinks, and see how that works. But really, my relationship with caffeine, particularly through the COVID period, has become stronger and stronger, and I think it's something that I need to just put into perspective in my life, which is why Tom, without the influence of caffeine, maybe, I don't know whether I'm a better podcaster because of it or a worse podcaster because of it, but I'll allow you to come up with that determination. Tom Bubbly in Las Vegas, Nevada, signing out.